What up, everybody? It's your boy Pyro Slays Music, and we're back at it today with I Kidnapped the Princess. Getting into some brutal with two zeros actually, stuff here. Going back to some MySpace-esque nostalgia-looking band. It kind of falls in Nintendo core from my understanding. We reacted to a song, the first song on this LP, actually. Wait, is this an LP or an EP? I should probably look that up. But yeah, regardless, I enjoyed it, but it's weird. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the best way to put it. And not in a bad way, in a very, very different way. I don't know if I listen to it all the time, but it's very intriguing. So I'm just seeing maybe a different artwork style for this with Mario and Bowser on the front. Maybe they didn't put that on there because Nintendo, Nintendo doing Nintendo things. Regardless, Nintendo core. Let's jump on in and get it. I just don't know how they made that work for my brain that I enjoyed this in any shape or form. Lyrics are wildly random, as was the MySpace days of the style of music. A lot of the in and out of the staticness would normally kill it for anything else, but I weirdly love that track. So I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I fell and hit my head a few times, probably. That'd probably be it. I'm tired of saving the goddamn princess. I don't even know what to say. Why do I like this? Oh, it's so freaking random. Sometimes it's hard to listen to, but there's some stuff that weirdly works. And I don't know what the lyrics were here. There's no lyrics, but every time a random Nintendo sound came in, it just made me happy. I don't know what to say. Let's keep it going. This level sucks. Brad can suck my nuts. They just dissed me. Not just me specifically, but internet people in general. Oh, God, this is some of the wildest shit I've listened to. This sounded good too. Let's go through the lyrics here, and you'll see why I'm laughing through this. This is the most random shit that I've heard in a while. I'm very glad that Canada lets you kill yourself nowadays. I unsubscribed from your taste, and the next day I got laid. Album of the years is for users that like obsessed with their. God damn it! I use albumoftheyear.org, and I don't know if that's what they're talking about specifically, but it is a review site, so that's fucking wild. If I didn't unsubscribe him, I'm sure my ass would have been long gone. I'm sure that I would have been dead. Call me blind by nostalgia, but old YouTube kicks ass. Yes, I agree. I think a lot of it is corporate interest. They took over, and now it's all about ads. It's all about ads and how you can make the most money off your content. Basically, all like leveraging your shit. These new content creators should know that they've come last. Like a cuck waiting for his turn, I'm still hearing the voices. Like my brain is a recorder. We're still hearing the voices. When we die here, record it. Such a waste of earthborns. Your incompetent reflections are unwelcome. Take your camera and film your tragic life and death. I'll conclude how I feel after I watch. We never asked you to like us or leave us your reviews. What you say doesn't matter in Donkey Kong years. You can take your thoughts and keep shoving it deep. And as in deep, I do not mean the ocean. Will you shit them back out? Who will know? See, we're starting to sound like Charlie Kelly a little bit here lyrically. That's okay. We're going to look past it. But I know that we don't want to hear incompetent feces noise out of your fucking mouth. Where's the save file when you need one? Well, there isn't one here. You're going to die alone, shaken, hopeless, and afraid. This won't be your only death, but your worst one yet, you little bitch. A music critic's channel gives you a painful death, one that's not quick or pleasant, but the most memorable. Your slaughter has been recorded and will be consumed by all their groupies, and they're starving for content. This will be your fate if you don't control it. Okay, no, they have some points here. And honestly, reactions in general, reviews, reactions, they get a really bad taste from most artists because they don't want numbers being slapped on their creation, which is understandable. I am an author. I totally understand where they're coming from here. My favorite review that I ever had from my novels was somebody saying, it was something about the actual product itself instead. Like it came in the mail messed up, so they gave me 1-star review. Yeah. No, nothing here matters. I am autistic as all hell, and I love just throwing down rating stuff and like just categorizing everything I love by numbers. Is it right? Who can say? But I find this especially hilarious. Maybe the point here was to have reactors like myself react to this and being like, you idiots, your reactions, you know what I mean? But I'm going to be petty, and I'm going to look at it like they're like, hey, you're wasting your time making content about my content, but you're singing about my content. So it's all just a waste of fucking time. Settle down. So I do think there's a lot of fake shit too that are just going after money, especially in reviews, reactions. You get people paid off. It doesn't matter at all. None of this matters. Typically, I feel that a lot of people that come to reaction sites or review sites, maybe more so for like a taste making thing. You find new music, you don't know where to go to for that. So you go to a reviewer or a reaction person who has more time on their hands to listen to the content, and you can kind of delve through that because your tastes are somewhat close to theirs, right? At least maybe within your genre. So I think there's perks to the reactions or reviews if they're done honestly. When I'm trying to do my reaction, and this isn't justifying shit, everything they said here for the most part stands. Is the content pointless? Yes. My argument is all content for the most part in YouTube realm was pointless and for fun. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it was just some dude in his basement making some cool videos. Like, I get that. Now everything's all got to be shiny, polished to hit the algorithm just right and all that shit. Whatever. I'm getting sidetracked here. But what I guess I'm getting at, when I'm doing reactions or reviews, I'm more so trying to encapsulate something from an earlier time where we got together and listened to shit together. And, yeah, especially when I'm with Chuck. A lot of times my musical interest outruns Chuck's, so I do stuff by myself. And, that does not have the same vibe at all. It's very hard to make it feel like there's multiple people in the room with you just hanging about. But yeah, when I was growing up, it was obviously pre-internet days in rural, at least. Like, we were just getting some decent internet in like 2000, the mid 2000s. So I didn't get on the internet till very late in the game, but we'd go to a mall, pick up a couple albums that are real random from a bargain bin, just drive around, listen to that shit, or go home and sit around and bullshit while we jammed out to it outside. And I kind of always wanted to encapsulate that. I do think it's cool too. Like, if my kids, I were to pass or something, my kids could go back and see what I was thinking about music at any time, or what my thoughts were on certain stuff. Does that matter to the artist? Absolutely freaking not. Again, like they said, they didn't ask you to review their shit. But I think as an artist, you got to expect people to do this and review your stuff. And this is the best way to troll that. Because then you get me talking about shit like this on a Very well done, guys. Shout out to I Kidnapped a Princess. This was a hell of a diss on content creators, including myself. I like it. Dunking on us. Sonic says no to drugs, yet everyone does them.
Stay away from liquor, kids. Like all drugs, alcohol is dangerous, and you can get hooked. Just remember.
Yeah, this shit isn't for normies. So let's just put it that way. I enjoyed this one as well. A cartwheel in the ocean, that's damn near impossible. It is. I've tried that. It is. It really is. What type of pot did you get from that dealer, man? Those drugs make you see whales that aren't in the ocean. Maybe all the sharks are all your drug dealers. A cartwheel in the ocean? That's damn near impossible. Don't tell me you're doing illegal business deals. Business deals? All this weed just to escape the cold reality? You have made your decision and you can't come back. All this weed is to escape your reality. Keeps going. I like the sound of this one, though. Very weird. Very, very weird in a good way. Scorpion Spear was her favorite roast.
over here!
Get over here. I love the random sound effects they put in there. Another solid one. Let's hit Rainbow Road, and then we have a cover here at the end. Holy shit, those screams were gnarly. All right, guys, if you're a fan of I Kidnapped the Princess, please do me a solid favor. Go over, support the band, follow them on their socials. You can probably follow them on YouTube. Share the music if you enjoy it to your friends. You can buy merch, and I'm sure they're probably doing some live shows and stuff, maybe. I don't see any on here at the moment, but keep an eye out for that stuff for sure. Let's go ahead and finish this with a cover, and we'll give a rating of the entire album. See what we think.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Times Square's can't shine as bright as you. I swear it's true. Hey there, Delilah, don't you worry about the distance. I'm right there, big and lonely. Give this song another listen. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side.
That was a lot of fun. This LP in general was a lot of fun. Again, shout out to I Kidnapped the Princess. I'm not... I don't really... Listen, I don't think this is for normies, but I think if you grew up in, for me at least, being in the MySpace era, this really encapsulates a lot of stuff that was going on there at the time. A lot of bands looking for like a label and just a lot of people that didn't know what the hell they wanted to do with their life, making weird shit, and I love that. Especially in the, like this kind of scene, it was very just random. Nobody knew what they wanted to be when they grew up, and so they just sang about the randomest shit they could. Bunch of skate park kids, So it felt like RAR. Honestly, it was a fun time, and this is very nostalgic to that for me. Is it something that I'm going to go through listening to all the time? Probably not, but I would see these guys in a heartbeat live. Such a unique style. Like the bursts of white, I don't know if it's white noise. That's what I'm going to call it. A burst of like white noise. Normally I would hate that, but they did it really well here. Let's go. I think this album, it definitely wasn't bad. Not mid. Let's go good. I'm going to go with a flat 6 here. A lot of this is going on a playlist. Again, time and placey for me, but I like it. I also, again, I love the diss track towards reactors and reviewers. I can't help myself. It's it's too good. When you've been roasted, you've been roasted. And yeah, what you gonna do? So I think that I will come back to this band eventually. I know a lot of you who are probably, in my community are like, what are you listening to, guy? But no, again, like this really is just a nostalgic sound. And they did something, like they took a lot of those sounds and made them even more extreme somehow. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. And yeah, shout out to them. Seems like a fun group. I'm Pyro. If you enjoyed the content, please hit the like or subscribe. But honestly, I just really want to hear what you guys think about this album. Please drop down in the comments so we can share our thoughts. I really like doing this, and that's like a huge perk of it, is to see what your community thinks of something, and where you sit in the differential there. Honestly, I think that is one of the reasons for rating. But I do like their point that it's very parasitical. How about that? Oh, the way reactors and reviewers are working off their art, but at the same time, I feel like, not that it makes it right by any means, but unfortunately, capitalism makes everything parasitical. Everything. Like insurance. There's a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Try my best to be respectful and, do what you can. But not everybody's going to enjoy that process, and I totally get that. And they're well within their rights to feel that way, and just a funny fucking way of showing it, too. Like, we're going to fucking diss you. That's good shit. But I love all the video game references in this thing, too. A lot of the Nintendo sounds were really well put in there. Such a quirky band. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week.